So let's get started. It is 11:01, so I just want to respect everyone's time. I will continue to let people in if they want to join, so I'll keep that going in the background. I'm just going to introduce myself. I recognize a couple names here on the screen. So my name is Taylor Ray, and I'm the property manager for the Elmwood. The Elmwood is a new active living community in St. Louis Park. So we are 55 and older apartments. So different from assisted livings and things like that, we will not have any home care services. We're designed for those people who really want to stay active, who are ready to downsize and live maintenance free, but may not be ready for that assisted living or traditional senior living type setting. So we are still under construction, set to open this winter, so that's exciting. It's fun to go to the site now and see the updates, and everything changes day to day, which is really fun to see. If anyone has any questions for me, my number, I will add it to the chat, but I'll send out an email to everybody with the slides. So Brittney is going to talk about some slides, and I will send those out at the end. If you have not RSVP'd to me, or if I don't have your email address already, please call or text me so that I can get you entered into our drawing. So my phone number, and I will add it to the chat as well, but it's 952-999-0023. Again, it's 952-999-0023. I just want to make sure everyone gets entered. I'm going to write everyone's name down, but if I don't have a way to contact you, then I can't let you know you won. So please do that. If you have any questions, feel free to enter them in the chat as well. We will have a Q&A portion at the end where you can just ask your questions too. So if you do want to just, remember them and ask them at the end, that you're more than welcome to do that too. And I think that's it. So I'm going to pass over the presentation to Brittney. So Brittney Swanson is actually a friend of mine, and she is a guru all about essential oils. And I know that right now we're all gearing up for winter and the inevitable sicknesses and things like that. So she's just going to educate us on ways that we can use essential oils in our daily life and how they work with our bodies to kind of boost our immune system. So Brittney, go ahead.
Hey. Thanks, Tay. Yes, no, my name is Brittney Swanson. I'm so happy to be here. When Taylor asked me to come and do a presentation, I was more than thrilled, just because with COVID and everything, we have been doing a lot of things online, but we haven't been able to do as many things, and I love to teach. And so just a little introduction about me. I am a wife, and I have two little ones under 2, Penelope and Theodore. I used to teach elementary education for about 6 years. And then when I had my first, I decided to stay home. And that's been a little bit of a transition, but it's been super fun, and I enjoy being home with them and just taking care of them. So my husband also works in the school system, is a middle school dean, and they've been back and forth with distant learning and then hybrid, and now they're, I think, going to be going back to distance. So that's been a whole process this year too. But anyways, I started to use essential oils and really dive deep into how to support our bodies naturally about, I would say 5-6 years ago now as well. When someone introduced them to me, I was really struggling with my digestive system. And so I wanted something natural to start off with, and I started using essential oils for that, and it's completely changed my life and what I think about them, because at first I was like, do they really work? But I started using them on a day-to-day basis, and I love it, and I love how empowering it is, especially when now having kids. I'm able to bring in clean, safe products to my home. And I know that my daughter, Penelope, who's 2, she has a routine every single day. She takes her probiotics, she takes her immune blend, she rolls that on the bottom of her feet, and she takes her vitamin every single day. And so I just think it's so empowering to be able to use these natural products on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to share my screen now with you guys. And I'll send this. I sent it to Taylor, and she can share it with you guys after too, because there is a lot of great information on there. And feel free to have a notebook out during this presentation too, because there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be coming at you. And also, if you have any questions, jot those down, and I would love to answer them after as well. So let's see here. I'm going to share it. Okay. And then I just want to view, present. Okay, perfect. And I'm hoping everyone can see this. If not, feel free to speak up too, and we can try to fix that. But okay, so yeah, just a little introduction. There's my family, and then my daughter Penelope, and I just put on a few little oils. Okay, so how we're going to do this is I am just going to kind of go through the basics of how to support your immune system naturally, and then we're going to go in a little bit more about essential oils as well. But not only that, there's other different things that you can use to support your immune system on a day-to-day basis. And that's what we're gonna be going through. So we're gonna kind of count down here. So 3, taking out processed foods and sugar out of your diet. So I know for the holidays coming up, that's gonna be a little bit difficult because there's so many sweets that come around the holidays, but sugar is the #1 inflammatory for your body and your gut. So whenever you're ingesting sugar into your body, you're going to be inflamed in different parts of your body, and then that can cause a weakened immune system. And so just really trying hard to not eat as many sugar or as much sugar as if you can. I know, like, even around the holidays with my kids, I tried to limit their sugar intake because as a teacher, actually, I would see a lot of students come in, the week after Halloween, and a lot of them would be gone because they were sick. And I honestly believe it's because of how much sugar that they would be intaking. And then also taking out processed foods. So whenever I go grocery shopping, my mom actually taught me this, is to shop around the store instead of in the middle of it, because in the middle, you're going to find tons of processed foods that you can't really, name off if you're looking on the labels. And so just trying to stick to those whole foods. So those 2 things alone is really going to help support and boost your immune system for this winter coming up, especially. So I like to just start with the basics there too. Okay, so adding in daily vitamins and probiotics. So we're going to chat a little bit more about the vitamins a little bit later on, but the two vitamins that are super important in supporting and boosting your immune system is vitamin D3 and vitamin C. We don't get enough of vitamin D, obviously, here in Minnesota because lack of sunlight, it gets cold, everyone's inside, you're not outside as much. And so you should be at optimum vitamin D levels. And again, we'll chat about what those optimum vitamin D levels a little bit later, but that's so important to be at because that's going to help support your immune system. And there's so much research backed up from vitamin D3 and vitamin C. And it's so cool to see that. And especially nowadays, I feel like, the more that I watch people on social media, they're speaking more to these specific vitamins to support your immune system. So I think that's really neat. And then also taking a probiotic. Again, everything that you eat and that you're taking into your body stems from your gut. And so when your gut is not healthy, the rest of your body is going to react in a negative way to that. So taking a probiotic is just helping support your immune system. And then it also gives you those different cultures that your body needs, the good bacteria, because again, we're a society, we don't eat as much whole foods anymore. So we need those different probiotics in our body to help support that good bacteria. So taking that daily is important as well. And you can get probiotics at Whole Foods, off Amazon. There's just different kinds to go with that. So we're going to jump in now to essential oils a little bit more and some of the different types of essential oils that we use at our house, because essential oils can be key to help supporting your immune system on a day-to-day basis. And it's all about routines with essential oils. So just some essential oils that can help support your immune system are these. Some of them are antiviral, antibacterial, and then obviously to support your immune system. So again, you'll get this slide and you'll be able to see the different kinds that you can use for your body. You can mix and match them, you can layer them, and then also you can just use different ones on a day-to-day basis too. So some of the top ones that I see right here that stand out to me is Melissa is very, very great for immune supporting. The On Guard Protective Blend, again, is doTERRA's immune supporting blend, but Thieves is out there as well from Young Living, if you've heard of that brand. And then there's also brands that say that, you know, they're immune boosting or something on the label, you'll see. Okay, so essential oils, are they safe? Yes, they are safe. I will say this, you do have to be careful and just make sure that you do your research of what essential oils that you're using, what brands, because some brands might say that they're pure, and then you can look on the back of the label and they still have different fragrances in them, which totally defeats the purpose of essential oils and what they're used for. So like going in, I saw like a year ago on the dollar section at Target. Don't get me wrong, I love that section at Target, but they had essential oils in there for a couple dollars, and I looked and they had like the lavender fragrance in it. So again, it totally defeats the purpose of what essential oils are used for. So just make sure that you know where they're sourced from. So they're natural and safe. They don't have side effects to them if you're using the right brand of essential oils. They're extracts from plants and leaves and stems from trees. So they're from the whole entire plant. So it's just so cool, I think, that you can use products on your body that are 100% natural for you and they come from the earth. That's so cool to me. And then also different companies test to ensure that the oils are pure, they're genuine, and they're safe. And so one thing about doTERRA is they're CPTG, so they're certified pure therapeutic grade. And then like Young Living, it's from the I think it's Seal to oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. But again, they have very strict testing that they go through in order to get the essential oils as pure as they can. Okay, so essential oils are effective. They are effective, and it's super cool because they have research that shows that when you put an essential oil on your body, it takes about 20 seconds to reach, to go into your bloodstream, and 20 minutes to reach every single cell in your body. Essential oils are different from medications. So essential oils actually work with your body. So they work with your cell receptors. So when your cells, like I said, it takes 20 minutes for it to reach every single cell in your body. It takes those cell receptors latch onto those essential oils, and they actually go into the cells and work with them. As in, like if you're taking like a medication for something, that's mostly going to just cover up those symptoms. So again, Western medicine is amazing, but I just think it's cool to maybe try to use natural products first and try to be proactive with your health instead of, reactive. So there's a time and a place for both, don't get me wrong, but I think it's cool if you could be using essential oils or natural products on a day-to-day basis because there's no side effects to that. So essential oils, they're super effective. I love using, if I have a headache of some sort or some tension, I like to put some peppermint, and I will put it behind my ears. I will put it on my temples and around my neck. And honestly, instantly, I can feel that tension go away in my head. And so I just think that's super cool. And then essential oils are affordable. So again, $6.5 trillion are spent on a year in global healthcare, which is so crazy. And it's just, it's unbelievable. United States is a little bit slower on this to some of the European countries, but we're getting there. But we're really starting to use these natural products now. And people are realizing that, man, if I can be using something natural for my headaches or something natural for if I have a stomach ache, it's better than going into the doctor every single time that you have something to get like a medication to cover it up. So that's kind of cool. And they're honestly pennies per drop. So this bottle of peppermint alone here is about $20. Now it's about 250 to 300 drops in it. And so if you equal it out, it's about 5 to 6 cents per drop. Now essential oils are super potent, meaning that you only need to use 1 or 2 drops per use. 1 drop of peppermint tea is equal to 20 cups of peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 20 cups Wow. Sorry, guys. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 20 cups of peppermint tea. So it's super potent. You don't need to use a lot, but I always say too, people get concerned, well, what if I do, take 5 drops internally? Will I be okay? You will 100% be okay. You won't see any side effects to that. You might have a sensitivity, but you won't have any major side effects that happen to it. So again, you can stretch those oils farther even by using and mixing in fractionated coconut oil. Now, fractionated coconut oil, you can get it off Amazon. You can get it at some health stores, but this is a great moisturizer. I actually use it for my makeup remover, but if you're wanting to make your oils go a little bit longer, you can mix some different rollerball blends, which we'll be talking about in a second. And it's just fractionated coconut oil in a liquid form. So it's the purest form of coconut oil that you can get, and it doesn't harden depending on the temperature. Okay, so 3 ways that you can use essential oils. So aromatically in a diffuser. Again, essential oils are really becoming popular now, and you're gonna find a lot of different diffusers. There's some really cute ones at Target right now, actually, that you can get at any store that work really great. I have some off of Amazon that work amazing too. But this is gonna be great to help breathe in those essential oils. So when I was a teacher, I would diffuse our On Guard Essential Immune Boosting Blend every single day for my students. That way they're breathing in those essential oils and getting those benefits every single day. And actually my attendance rate, the 2 years that I did diffuse the On Guard essential oil, or even like frankincense too is great for immune supporting, my attendance rate actually went up compared to years that I didn't use it, which was super cool to see. But anyways, it opens and clears airways. It soothes and can uplift moods, you guys. It cleanses the air, and then it also boosts your immune system. So there's so many different oils that you can put in your diffuser that are great. Now, wild orange is a great essential oil. I like to use and I actually like to put it in my water. It's a great way to be getting in those benefits of that essential oil, but drinking a really tasty water that's good for you with no added extra sugars to it. So wild oranges, some of the properties of those are it's cleansing. So you're going to actually be taking like a natural cleanse in your body, which is cool to get out some of the toxins that are in your body. It's immune supporting. You can massage it on the bottom of your feet, up and down your spine every day. And then you can also add a spoon to honey, which is a great idea. I actually like to add wild orange and then some copaiba, which we'll be talking about copaiba here in a second. And it's great for your immune system. And then also any of the citrus oils uplifts your moods too. So you can diffuse those and they smell wonderful, and you're gonna be getting those benefits for that as well. And then also it's just a great oil to kind of carry around whenever you need it. So okay, so topically, the second way to use essential oil is to put it on your body. So 2 ways that you could put it on your body. Well, 2, I think more that benefit you would be on the bottom of your feet or up and down your spine, because on the bottom of your feet, there are different pressure points that go to different parts of your body. So massaging those oils that are immune supporting, so frankincense, lemon, wild orange, On Guard, any of those oils are going to be great if you put them on the bottom of your feet. And how easy is that to do that and make that into your morning routine every single day and at night? And so I love to do that every day for my kids as well. But again, you can use it for other things. So reduce aches and discomforts, minor skin irritations. Lavender essential oil is super great for any burns or cuts or scrapes. Calm digestive support for your stomach, and then also to support the immune system. And then you can take essential oils internally. Now, if you Google taking essential oils internally, Google is going to pop up with saying that you're not supposed to, but that covers all essential oils. So essential oils from Target dollar section, essential oils from Amazon, and doTERRA essential oils, Young Living. So you, like I said before, you really want to make sure where you're getting your essential oils from, and if they're super open about where they're sourcing their oils, that's just really important. But you can take them internally, and I take essential oils every single day internally to support my immune system. So I love to, like I said, put it in my water every day. I love to put the citrus oils in there. I like to actually take a veggie capsule, and I will show you a recipe that has about 5 different essential oils that are going to be really great for your immune system. And you can just pop those in every single day and take that. It's super easy, affordable. And then also under the tongue. So frankincense essential oil is a fantastic oil that not only supports your immune system, but also your cellular system. So taking this every single day, what I will do is I'll put a little bit of a drop, and then I will put it on the roof of my mouth and hold it there for about 30 seconds. This is also great if you have really bad tension headaches. Putting it on the roof of your mouth for 30 seconds. This is going to help support your immune system and cellular system. And then doTERRA also makes soft gels if you're interested too, in that's already pre-made for you, so you don't have to worry about putting them in veggie capsules. Okay, lemon essential oil. Again, super cleansing to your whole body, and then also immune supporting, and it protects against seasonal threats. So I don't know about you, but I get allergies in the fall and in the spring. Lemon essential oil is a great one to diffuse and to cleanse the air for that time of year as well. Okay, so like I said before, essential oils are great to put in your water. My daughter puts essential oils in her water. She loves tangerine. And again, that's naturally cleansing her body every single day. And it's so good for her. And she drinks her water all the time. So I just think that's super cool. Okay, I mentioned frankincense a little bit before and how you can use that. And again, helps support inflammation in your body too. So you can massage it to any type of muscle area. And I would massage it in with some fractionated coconut oil, because that's going to just feel better, and it's going to help absorb in your skin a little bit quicker than just the essential oil. So I like to put those anywhere that I have aches and pains in your body. You can take it internally with peppermint to help soothe the digestive system. And then frankincense is so good for your skin too, to put on any type of blemishes. It's great to put on. And again, I would mix this with fractionated coconut oil because it will absorb into your skin a little bit better. And then copaiba. Copaiba is not a newer essential oil, but it's one that has become much popular in the last 3 to 4 years. But copaiba is super awesome oil. So again, helps support your immune system. All these oils that I'm going to be talking about do, but it also supports your cellular system. Take a drop under the tongue daily. Again, this is one that you can take internally, massage along the spine for immune system, and then inflammation support. So there's been a lot of great studies out there about arthritis and how copaiba can really help support that. And all people have been doing is they take this internally, but then they also massage it on their hands with fractionated coconut oil. And then great for your skin as well. Okay, so I want to go back to the vitamins quickly. Vitamin D3 plus K2 is a super important vitamin to take right now. Again, I urge you to go on and do some research of vitamin D3, because it's amazing, some of the research studies that have been out there with this vitamin. So I got this one. I like this brand. I want to make sure that my vitamins are based on whole food supplement, just because they will absorb in your body better than if it's just a vitamin that's made with different things. But the K2, you can do the vitamin D3, that's great, but the K2 also absorbs into your body better than the D3 alone. So I always try to get those two combined. But anyways, you want to have optimal vitamin D levels in your body, and you can actually go and get those tested really anywhere. And so your optimal levels are between 60 and 90. Some doctors will say that your levels will be at 40 or 50, and that's okay, but you really want optimal levels. So between 60 and 90, so that's a great idea. My husband is actually gonna go get his checked because he is in the school system every single day and just wants to make sure he has optimal vitamin D levels. So then you wanna be taking between, sorry, I just wanna make sure I say these numbers right so I'm not, I believe it's between 500 to 5,000 to 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every single day. So my kids take vitamin D3 as well. They don't need to take as much, but again, in the winter months, you want to have optimal vitamins, vitamin D3 levels. So, and then vitamin C, again, this is a really important supplement to take. Again, you want to make sure that it's whole food based because it will absorb into your body better. But that's another great one that you can be taking every single day. Okay, so some just daily uses of essential oils that I like to use maybe when I get sick, or just instead of taking like a Vicks vapor rub that also has a ton of, you know, chemicals and different things in it. This sinus steam mug is fantastic. So it has lemon essential oil, tea tree, peppermint, and oregano. And you're just going to boil some water and put a couple drops of each into that steam mug, and then you're going to breathe it in. It's super strong, but it does the job if you have a stuffy nose or anything like that. And it's also just great to breathe in because it has those benefits of essential oils that are immune supporting. Oregano is antiviral, so that's a really great essential oil too that you can be putting on up and down your spine if you come across like the flu. That's a great one to use for that. And then this immune boosting rollerball blend. So what's really cool with essential oils is that you can make your own blends, and you can get these containers off of Amazon for like 50 cents each. They're super cheap. And I always have a ton. So if I ever need to make a blend for myself or my kids, they're super handy. So these 5 essential oils are great to use for this immune supporting blend. 6 dropped each. Melissa, black pepper, thyme, oregano, and On Guard are a great blend to use. Also, if you do have your notebooks close by, FLUTE is the acronym, but frankincense, lemon, oregano, On Guard, and tea tree oil are the 5 oils too that you can also make a rollerball blend. And I actually take my veggie capsules and I add one to 2 drops of each if I'm feeling like I'm coming down with something, and that really helps to manage my sickness up ahead, and it usually doesn't last as long and the symptoms aren't as severe. So that's what I like to use for some things. So that kind of wraps up my spiel. I know that was a lot of information. So if you have any questions, I know Tay was saying if we can open it up to questions. If you don't want to ask questions, it's more personal question. I would love to answer your questions. If you want to email me too, my email is right up on there. And then I am also on Facebook and Instagram, and I try to post daily, sometimes every other day with the craziness of kids, but I like to post different remedies of how to use essential oils on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, if anybody has questions, you can pop in whenever.
Question, Brittany. And
yes.
By the way, I'm drinking tangerine in my water right now. So
Yay!
your daughter and I are alike.
I love it.
Yeah. I just started reacting on my skin to my lemongrass.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard of it. I did Google it, and it said that, yeah, I mean, I've used lemongrass for several years. It's my favorite. It helps with depression, and so I just, rub it on my skin, but all of a sudden it causes a rash. And so I'm wondering, how else can I use lemongrass? I've never put it in my water. I've never drank it.
Yeah, great.
How else I could use lemongrass?
No, that's a great question. And that is super interesting because since you've been using it and it's never done that, and then all of a sudden, do you mix it with fractionated coconut oil when you put it on your skin? So that might be something whenever you're using essential oils on your skin, diluting it a little bit might help as well. And that fractionated coconut oil will help like moisturize your skin too. So I'm not sure if maybe with the change of seasons too, I don't know, your skin, but I love to use lemongrass. I like to use essential oils when cleaning around my home. So I like to put that in a glass spray bottle, and lemongrass is super cleansing. So I will use it for my countertops, and then also diffusing that. I like to diffuse lemongrass with, I think it's tangerine I've done it with, but again, it'll help purify your air in your home as well as cleanse the air. So
I don't have a diffuser yet, and I've been thinking about getting one. So that's a great idea for my lemongrass. Thank you, Brittany.
Yes, you're so welcome. Great question.
Brittany, we have a question from the chat. Someone asked, where do you purchase doTERRA?
Yeah, so I am personally a doTERRA rep. So if you were ever interested in getting some essential oils, you can start with one. Some people start with many. I would love to help you out with that. And what's super cool too is I have an awesome community on Facebook and on Instagram. So like if you ever have questions, we have continued education. We do Zoom calls about 2 to 3 times a month on different topics too. So if you ever were interested in purchasing, definitely you can email me or reach out through Instagram and Facebook.
Yep, and I'm adding your email address right now to the chat.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
doTERRA is, correct me if I'm wrong, is typically bought online, right?
Yes. Yep. And don't ever, I know they have some sold on Amazon, but that's people that buy it and sometimes they alter it. So just be careful of that doTERRA if you see it on Amazon. So yeah, but you can just get it right through me, and they're great prices for the oils. Yay.
Any other questions? That's all I have in the chat. So if there's any other questions from the group.
I have a question about diffusers.
Yeah.
I bought one and I used it for a while, and then I put it away, and now I got it out again and I can't remember how to use it.
Yeah, no. So let's say, gosh, I wish I had my diffuser here. But if this was my diffuser, or let's just pretend this water bottle is a diffuser. They usually have tops on it. And so you can just take it off and then fill it to where it usually has like a max line on it. And you don't want to go above it, or else you're not going to get that much of a airflow through it. And so you're just going to add water to that max line. And then you're going to fill about 2 to 3 drops of essential oils in that, and then hit the power button, and that should be good to go. And then I will say too, if you've had it in storage for a little bit, that's totally cool, but I would totally wash it out. I would fill it up with water and put a little bit of vinegar in it, and let it run for about a couple minutes, and then just kind of wash it down with vinegar and water, and then you can add your water and essential oils. So
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And can these oils I got with the diffuser also be used on the skin?
So I wouldn't, depending on the brand, I would definitely check in on that. I just get worried if, some essential oils just from different stores aren't necessarily, I guess,
Yeah.
as pure. Like
This
it's good to diffuse, but maybe not on your skin or internally.
This is a One Pure brand.
It's
Are you
called One.
familiar? Yeah, One Pure, all one word. Do you know anything about that?
No, but actually, if you want to email me that, I can look into that and see if I can find any more information on it. But yeah, I would say the majority of essential oils that you get at grocery stores or different stores, I would say maybe like 70% I would just stick to diffusing just to be safe, because I wouldn't want anybody to use something and then it gets reactive on their skin or something. So, but I'm going to look into that actually. I'm going to write that down.
All right. And then I have a lemon one from Windmere.
Okay. I haven't heard of that brand either.
Okay. All right.
But that's a great one to diffuse. So I love lemon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very helpful.
Oh, good. Thank you, Joyce. Awesome.
Any other questions? No? Okay, well, again, if anyone does, or if you think of something later, I did put Brittney's email in the chat. It's also, I think you're still seeing her screen, so it's the Swanson Loves Oils at Gmail. I have been recording this, so I am going to turn that into a YouTube link, and I will email that out along with the slides and Brittney's information as well, so you'll have that too. And again, if you want to email me, here's a question. Another question just came in. Can an essential oil say it's therapeutic and not be?
That's a great question. I like that question. you know, it's again, how much research that you do for each essential oil, because it can 100% say that. And it stinks that, you know, especially in the United States, you know, you can say that you're pure, you're 100% pure and therapeutic, but then, you know, come to find out it's not. And that could be with anything like organic foods out there. They say they're organic and then they don't go through the right process. It's just all about doing your research. So just make sure that, you know, you Google it and you talk to other people about that brand maybe and see what they say. But they definitely can say that and then they're not. So just making sure that the company is transparent.
Can you recommend any brands besides?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So doTERRA, and then Young Living is another great brand out there. And then Rocky Mountain Essential Oil Company, I believe they're through Colorado, is their home base. But that's another brand that I've heard great reviews too. But then, yeah, but I know like the ones, like if you were to go to Whole Foods, those are great ones to diffuse. I just personally wouldn't put them on myself and maybe take them internally, but I would totally diffuse them. So if they have like an immune boosting one, that would be a great one to diffuse as well.
Mm-hmm. And I do know that like Lunds and Byerly's in St. Louis Park does sell oils too. I just don't know the brand either, so I can't remember what it is, but I do know they have like a whole section.
Yeah.
So,
And probably Fresh Thyme also.
Oh yeah. Yep. Because they're more of a natural grocery store.
Or isn't there a brand called Now, like NOW? Do you know anything about that?
I might have heard of that brand.
I think it's called Now.
Okay.
I don't know if they're good either, but yeah, so mainly just do your research. And again, contact Brittney if you have specific questions. Joyce, I don't know, maybe you could send a picture of what you have or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And again, so there will be, I was planning to only do one giveaway at the end or after the presentation, but Brittney gave us so many awesome different oils for the giveaway. So I'm actually going to break it apart and do two. So there will be two giveaways, and I'm going to gather all of the attendees here for the presentation, and I will reach out to you if you're a winner. So expect an email from me for sure with the recording and the slides, and then I will let the winners know that they won, and we'll kind of coordinate how you want to go about getting them. I can mail them or you can come pick them up or whatever. So if no one else has any questions, I think that's it. And thank you for coming. If you have any questions for me about the Elmwood, like I said, we are opening this winter. 55 plus active living apartment buildings, 1 to 2 bedroom plus den options, lots of amenities. So feel free to reach out to me. Again, my number, I'll send that out, and my email address in the email as well. So other than that, thanks for attending. It's starting to snow here where I am. So
Me too.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Brittney.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.